continuing our thoughts on the power of prayer. Prayer is not about reciting perfect words or achieving a certain level of spirituality. It's about surrendering your anxieties, your fears, your hopes, and your dreams into the hands of the one who knows you better than you know yourself. It's about trusting that he hears you, that he sees you, that he loves you. Think about the psalmist David, who wrote, "My heart is fixed, O God, my heart is fixed, I will sing and give praise." Psalm 108, verse 1. David found refuge in prayer even in the midst of intense battles and personal trials. He understood that the strength he needed, the peace he craved, came not from his own abilities but from the unwavering presence of God. The same is true for you. When you feel overwhelmed, when you feel lost and alone, turn to prayer. Let it be your sanctuary, your place of refuge, your lifeline to the one who loves you most. Here are some practical ways to establish a consistent prayer practice. Start small. You don't need to dedicate hours to prayer each day. Begin with just a few minutes, perhaps in the morning as you wake up or in the evening before you go to bed. Find a quiet place. It doesn't have to be a fancy prayer room or a secluded mountaintop. Find a space where you can be alone with your thoughts and focus on connecting with God. It could be your bedroom, a park bench, or even your car. Use a prayer journal. Write down your thoughts, your concerns, your hopes, and your dreams. Writing can help you articulate your prayers more clearly and can also be a record of God's faithfulness as you look back over time. Pray without ceasing. This doesn't mean you have to be on your knees praying all day long. It means being aware of God's presence in every moment and offering up short prayers throughout the day. Don't be afraid to be honest. Prayer isn't about putting on a facade of perfection. God already knows your heart, so be honest with Him about your struggles, your fears, and your weaknesses. Use Scripture. Reading the Bible and reflecting on its verses can inspire your prayers. Find passages that speak to you and ask God to help you apply them to your life. Listen for God's voice. Prayer isn't just about talking to God, it's also about listening for His response. You might hear His voice through Scripture, through the words of others, or through a quiet inner prompting. Loved.